Spring is here, love is in the air, and engagement season is officially in full swing. But in 2025, saying yes comes with a whole new level of style. This year's engagement rings are anything but ordinary. Think bold silhouettes, unexpected settings, and stones that break all the traditional rules. Ready to find your ring? Here are 7 engagement ring trends to consider. Chunky engagement bands are having a major moment in 2025, and honestly, they couldn't have arrived at a better time. For years, dainty, barely there bands have ruled the engagement ring world. But this season, the shift toward bold, statement-making jewelry is undeniable. These rings aren't just accessories, they're declarations of love, of confidence, of individuality. There's something incredibly modern about a thick, sculptural band. It has weight, presence, and a kind of effortless luxury that doesn't need to try too hard. Whether it's a wide gold band with a single, perfectly placed diamond, a platinum design dripping in pavé stones, or an architectural high fashion shape, the appeal is in its unapologetic boldness. It's the kind of ring that doesn't whisper, it commands attention. Fashion has been leaning into oversized everything lately, from blazers to bags and sunglasses, so it's no surprise that engagement rings are following suit. A chunky band feels substantial, durable and timeless in a way that thin, delicate settings sometimes don't. It's also refreshingly genderless, making it the perfect choice for modern couples who want something distinctive yet classic. Celebrities are already setting the tone, with A-listers opting for rings that feel more like heirlooms than trends. We're seeing thick bands in high-shine yellow gold, intricate diamond-encrusted styles, and even mixed metal designs that bring a fresh perspective to tradition. The best part? These rings are as versatile as they are striking. Whether worn solo for a sleek, minimalist look or stacked with other bold pieces for maximum impact, they work for every aesthetic. If 2025 is about making a statement, then a chunky band is the ultimate way to say forever with style. 3-stone engagement rings may be making a serious comeback in 2025, but there's also a reason they never really go out of style. There's something undeniably romantic about a ring that tells a story. The past, present, and future, all represented in 3 perfectly placed stones. Now this year, it's not just about tradition. The new wave of 3-stone designs feels fresh, modern, and unexpectedly fashion-forward. Forget the predictable trio of round diamonds. The latest interpretations are all about unexpected cuts, unique settings, and creative stone pairings. There's a playfulness to these designs, but what's making 3-stone rings especially exciting this season is their versatility. They can be classic and understated, with sleek metalwork and a refined silhouette, or bold and avant-garde, with asymmetrical settings and oversized side stones. They also have a way of feeling both vintage and contemporary at the same time, perfect for anyone who loves the elegance of old Hollywood but wants a ring that still feels relevant in today's fashion landscape. Designers are embracing this evolution, proving that 3 stones don't have to mean traditional. We're seeing mixed metal settings, unexpected gemstone combinations, and intricate detailing that gives this iconic style a whole new personality. And whether you go for an ultra-modern minimalist take or a ring dripping in old-world glamour, one thing is certain: a 3-stone ring in 2025 isn't just a nod to the past, it's a bold statement about the future. Move over prong settings. Bezel set engagement rings are having a serious glow-up in 2025. There's something undeniably cool about a setting that feels as sleek as it is practical. While prong settings have long been the go-to for showcasing a diamond, the bezel, where the metal wraps smoothly around the stone, is starting to feel refreshingly modern, effortlessly chic, and just a little bit unexpected. What's making the bezel setting such a standout this year is its fusion of form and function. It's streamlined, protective, and impossibly polished, giving rings a contemporary edge without sacrificing elegance. The clean lines and smooth silhouette make it feel almost sculptural, like a piece of wearable art rather than just another engagement ring. And let's talk about the confidence this style exudes. It's bold without being flashy, minimalist yet high impact, the kind of ring that doesn't just sit pretty but truly makes a statement. Thankfully, designers are leaning toward this aesthetic in the best ways. Thick gold bands with oversized bezel set diamonds give off a quiet luxury vibe, while mixed metal settings and unconventional shapes push the boundaries of tradition. Some are playing with negative space, setting stones slightly off-center for an asymmetric, ultra-modern look. Others are taking vintage inspiration, using bezels to frame antique cut diamonds, creating a balance between old-world romance and contemporary cool. There's also a certain effortlessness to a bezel setting that feels very in line with where fashion is headed. It's practical, no catching on fabrics, no worrying about loose prongs, yet undeniably stylish. It's the kind of ring that works for the minimalist who wants something clean and refined, and also for the maximalist who loves a chunky gold moment with a bold bezel set rock. So if 2025 is about shaking up tradition, the bezel set engagement ring is the perfect way to do it. It's sleek, modern, and just rebellious enough to stand out in a sea of conventional styles. While oval-cut diamonds have been popular, there's a noticeable shift towards emerald and princess cuts. There's something undeniably powerful about these sharp, structured cuts. No frills, no fuss, just clean lines and pure elegance. For years, softer shapes like ovals and cushions have dominated, but this year the shift toward geometric precision is impossible to ignore. These cuts aren't just about aesthetics, they're about attitude. They feel bold, confident, and effortlessly sophisticated, like the kind of ring a woman who knows exactly what she wants would choose. The emerald cut, with its sleek, elongated shape and mesmerizing step facets, is pure old money energy. It doesn't rely on sparkle alone, it plays with light in a way that feels deliberate and refined, almost like looking into a hall of mirrors. And while classic white diamonds will always be iconic, 2025 is seeing a surge of emerald cuts in unexpected stones, yellow diamonds, moody sapphires, even deep green emeralds set in chunky gold for an heirloom meets modern aesthetic. Then there's the princess cut, which brings its own kind of drama. A princess cut diamond is for someone who wants their ring to feel like modern royalty, crisp, symmetrical, and full of undeniable presence. This resurgence of bold architectural cuts makes sense at a time when fashion is embracing powerful silhouettes. Everything from tailoring to handbags is leaning towards strong, structured shapes. So it's unsurprising that engagement rings are following suit. There will always be a timelessness to emerald and princess cuts, but in 2025 they're getting a fresh, contemporary edge. They're for the ones who don't just want a ring, they want a statement. See how gorgeous this oval ring is? We bet you didn't notice it was set horizontally instead of vertically. How about this emerald cut in the same settings? Truly phenomenal, and we are excited that this setting is catching on. You see, the East-West setting is all about turning engagement rings on its side, literally, and in 2025 it's redefining what a classic ring can be. There's something almost rebellious about it. Instead of the traditional north-south orientation, where elongated stones like ovals, emeralds, and marquises follow the length of the finger, the east-west setting flips the script, placing the stone horizontally. It's a small shift, but one that makes a huge impact. Suddenly, a familiar cut feels unexpected, modern, and effortlessly cool. Thank you, Zendaya. What's so exciting about this setting is how it transforms the entire vibe of a ring. A classic emerald-cut diamond when set east-west goes from old Hollywood glamour to sleek contemporary minimalism. A marquise, which usually leans vintage, suddenly feels fresh and edgy. Even an oval, one of the most popular engagement ring shapes in recent years, takes on a whole new personality when turned on its side. It's less traditional, more fashion-forward, and just different enough to make people look twice. And while the style naturally lends itself to sleek bezel settings and clean metal bands, designers are also playing with unexpected details, from diamond halos to asymmetrical accents that push the look even further. Another reason this setting is having a moment: it just makes sense. It sits lower on the finger, making it ultra comfortable for everyday wear. And because the stone is spread horizontally, it often looks larger than it actually is. A little optical illusion that no one's complaining about. It's the perfect balance of subtle yet striking. In a sea of traditional engagement rings, the east-west setting is for those who want something quietly different. Diamonds will always be classic, but there's something undeniably captivating about a ring that breaks the mold, that embraces colour in a way that feels personal, expressive, and just a little bit unexpected. That said, coloured gemstone engagement rings are taking centre stage in 2025. This year, it's not just about choosing a gemstone, it's about making a statement with it. Sapphires, emeralds, rubies, these aren't just royal favourites anymore, they're becoming the go-to for anyone who wants a ring with personality. Deep blue sapphires set in chunky gold bands exude old-world sophistication, while bright, almost neon green emeralds feel daring and avant-garde. Even softer hues like pastel spinels or champagne-coloured diamonds are having their moment, offering an alternative to the traditional clear stone without straying too far from the classics. It's a shift towards individuality, choosing a ring that reflects something deeper, something uniquely yours. And let's not forget the way colour plays with different settings and metal tones. Designers are leaning into this more than ever, mixing metals, adding accent stones, and reimagining traditional engagement ring silhouettes to showcase these gems in new, breathtaking ways. This trend is for those who see their ring not just as a symbol, but as an extension of their personal style, a conversation starter, and a work of art. And in 2025, it's crystal clear: the more colour, the better. You guessed it, this list would not be complete without the breathtaking marquise cut. For years, this regal, elongated diamond shape has been quietly waiting in the wings while ovals and rounds dominated the engagement ring world. You could thank Selena Gomez for this one or not, but now its time has come, and it's bringing a whole new level of drama, elegance, and unexpected coolness to the table. There's something about the marquise that just commands attention. Maybe it's the sharp, pointed ends that give it an almost architectural feel, or the way its elongated silhouette naturally makes fingers look longer and more refined. Either way, it's a cut that refuses to blend in. It has presence, it has personality, and it carries a kind of vintage meets modern energy that feels so right for this moment. It's the ring for someone who doesn't want what everyone else has, someone who appreciates the classics but wants them with an edge. In a sea of round and oval diamonds, the marquise stands out. Sharp, elegant, and completely unapologetic. And this year, that's exactly what makes it the ring to watch. There you have it, 7 engagement ring trends to consider. Which of these speaks to you most? Let us know in the comments section and check out our other exciting videos.